we understand that there's been some movement outside the Job Rathebe Secondary School. It's an institution in Orlando East where teaching and learning there may not in fact take place today, and that's as classes across the country are set to resume after the winter break. It's because parents there are unhappy with the conditions at the institution. Malungelo Booi is our reporter just outside the school itself. And Malu, I understand police have arrived?
That's right. As you can see, the parents are still at the gate, but also what you can see are these hundreds of pupils from Job Rathebe who are also outside the school premises. Obviously, they can't go inside because of what is actually happening here. Parents are unhappy with the conditions at the school, but what we've also seen over the past 5 minutes or so, we've seen a lot of police officers also arriving here, and I also just want you to see those police officers. I've counted about over 10 police vehicles. These include members from the South African Police Service as well as Metro Cops. Here they are. They're already here looking at what these parents are actually doing. You can see the parents are actually quite adamant that they will actually not move away from this gate until something is done to address the many concerns that they have. Okay, let's just move closer to them so that we can also just see some of the placards actually that they are carrying. You can see this one actually says Job Rathebe is a health hazard and a war zone. Help our kids. That says it all. So I suppose that's the name of the principal. Kunjani mama? Kunjani? Ukhona ndiyabona uprincipal.
Uprincipal la igama lakhe asimfuna akaphatha abantwana bethu kakuhle.
Kanjani wenze ntoni?
Izinto papa zininzi kabi.
Abolile abantwana abanamaplate okudlela badlela ubisi eplatini ubisi ungadlela eplatini akafuni nemali isikolo sini amafence adabukile abantwana bayampuntsha igebengu ziyampuntsha imali ayidololo.
All right. You can hear, Ayanda, the lady saying that one of the problems that they have is something that we've heard from one of the community members that we spoke to, talking about the situation with the toilets at the school, but also saying that the principal is essentially not running this school in the way that they would want the school to be run as the parents. And also I was talking to the SGB earlier on, and they're saying that they had raised these concerns with the education department here in Gauteng, but essentially nothing has been done. And you can also just see these Metro Police and members of the South African Police Service, really, they're just standing there. I suppose they're figuring out, Ayanda, what is it that they must do, because also they can't use, they can't use rubber bullets or tear gas to disperse, these parents, because there's also school children that are outside here. Ayanda?
Yeah, and Malungelo, my understanding is that there's also been allegations against the principal for misusing funds. Have any of the parents been able to get you a bit more details about what is meant by that and the impact that this is having on the running of the school?
I'm battling to hear the question, but this is what I'll say. One of the things that these parents have said to me is that the principal is not often at school, and he runs the school from his own home. And also people have also been saying that the SGB would take decisions about the situation, about what's happening at the school, and the principal would essentially overrule those decisions that have been taken by the school governing body. And they're saying that these are the concerns that they have raised. They've raised with the education department, but the education department has actually not done anything to solve the problems that are actually at this school. I want you to see again, and just the chaos really that is outside the school. These are the school pupils that should be inside the school gates as children around the country return to school after their winter break. Here at Job Rathebe Secondary School, pupils are outside as their parents are saying that no one will go inside the school premises until the education department essentially deals with the concerns that they'd raised.
Right, Malungelo, Booi, for now, thanks very much indeed. A moment of suspended tension, if you like, there just outside Job Rathebe Junior Secondary School. It's an institution in Orlando East, as Malungelo Booi has been explaining there. Parents there up in arms about the conditions at the school, insisting that, schooling, learning and teaching won't continue today until some of those concerns have been addressed. Malungelo Booi, for now, thanks very much indeed.